Hello there, YouTube. This is Crazy Cool New Yorker coming at you today. Well, it's my first real cold weather ride of the season. As I stated, I started stockpiling my videos, so by the time you see this, it'll be in December, but most likely. I'm shooting it in October. It's late October. And it's a very warm, cool 40 degrees outside, and when I say that's cold for me, that is cold for me. I don't like riding in the cold, but I'm prepared. You know, like any good rider, you got to be prepared for the changing of the seasons. So that's what I am. I have on my liner jacket. It's the Icon one, and it has the liner in it, so I feel no penetration of cold air coming in, or cold air coming in to be exact. I have on my thermal hood under my helmet to help, so that way I keep the vents open on my helmet, and just keep some good fresh air coming through the helmet. You don't want that stale air, because this helmet is pretty snug to the face. So I keep a good it's like a head piece, like a insulated thermal protective hoodie to wear under your helmet. It's almost, it looks like a race car driver's hoodie, basically. And I also have on the heated grip, so my hands are nice and toasty. These things are doing its job. Now, what I did wrong was I forgot to put on my winter riding gloves, so I kind of have on my mid-season riding gloves, so I feel a little breeze coming in through on the knuckles there, but it's not that bad. I also have on my riding jeans. They're the heavier style winter jeans for winter riding, but then I also have on some long johns, you know, for the extra layer of wind protection. It's not super thick, but it does a good job. It keeps you pretty warm, you know. I looked into the thermals. I saw it at Psycho Gear, and it had the long johns and the thermal insulated shirts. But you know what? Because these long johns that I have are so good and the jacket is so good, there's no need for me to get it, because I feel no penetration of air coming through. I am completely encased from wind. Now, the one thing I would like to point out is for those who wear glasses, because you see, we always buy that hood, we always buy that helmet with the pen lock insert, so your helmet doesn't fog up on you, which is good, you know. But what about the people who wear glasses? How do you keep your glasses from fogging up? And I have a little trick that I used to do way back in high school. And it works very well, people, especially if you're wearing a full face helmet. I don't think you have to worry about that if you're in an open face helmet, but if you're in a full face helmet and you don't have no breeze coming in and a temperature difference, you know, you're breathing and you're talking, and so it's warmer in your helmet. Take some soap, just detergent, no water, don't use any water, put a little on your glasses and rub it in. Then take a hot hand towel and clean it off. That's simple. Now you got a layer of detergent acting as a moisture blocker, so you shouldn't get any fogging of your glasses. If it does fog up, the moment you start moving, it clears right up because it's not sticking to your glasses. I will admit, sometimes when I come to a stop, I get a little, very light haze of fogging, but it's not where I can't see. It's just like, okay, the glasses are fogging a little. And no lie, the moment I move, within half a second, it's gone. I have clear vision. So that's a nice little trick for whoever's riding in the cold season and they wear corrective lenses like I do. You gotta protect your eyes, and you want to see. And sometimes people go, well, you know what? I can see pretty well without my glasses, so I'll just ride without them and just be extra cautious. No need. Use regular old detergent, dishwashing detergent, and put it on there and then wipe it off. Remember, don't use any water because water will wash it away. You want all detergent on there, dish liquid detergent. So, as I stated, this is my first cold weather riding of the season, and they're talking about snow. I was like, are you kidding me? Already upstate New York is getting a little flurries of snow. I checked my iPhone and it said, be careful, freezing out there. Anytime it goes on below 39 degrees, it always flashes a warning of possible road freezes, like black ice popping up. So I have to be careful. I mean, it is going to warm up, and so I won't have to worry about that for a while. But right now it's really early in the morning. It's 9 o'clock. I've been out since 8:30, and I'm just getting some riding. And I got up and felt a little tight. No long work week. I said, you know what? The wife and baby, we all came in real late, but then they stayed up later than I did, so they're still conked out. So I figured I would do a little riding. Just until, till about maybe 11 o'clock, and then I'll come back in. Not a big riding day today. Tomorrow I'll probably do it if the weather holds up nicely, because we got an event to go to today. So I think we have to be there by 2 o'clock. So I got to make sure I'm back by 11, freshen up, eat a little something, then go to the nice little, I think it's a dinner we're going to or something, I'm not sure. My wife handles that. I just tag along. So it's cool outside. I mean, what do you guys wear when you ride in the cold weather? I know we all layer up, boy. That's for sure. And I know there's one gentleman who lives in Arizona. His name escapes me right now. I do apologize for that. But he showed a new road he found, and it was like wide open, and he was riding through these mountain range, and it was gorgeous. I was like, man, that's beautiful. I was like, boy, I wish I was there right now, because I would be riding that road forever. I would get up at 7 in the morning or even 6 in the morning and just hit it, see how far I can go. Ride 6 hours going and 6 hours coming back. So, but as I stated, I keep getting off topic. I apologize. It is cold, the season is changing. They're talking about snow soon. I really hope it does not snow. It is too early for them to be talking about snow. I'm not even looking to turn on the boiler right now. We have the fireplace going, to heat up the house. It does a good job at it too. We just got to keep the baby away from it, because sometimes he wants to run up against the glass, and that glass is super hot. And because we have a propane fireplace, we don't have a wood burning fireplace, and the thermal plane glass that protects it just gets heated, really heated, and he wants to go over there and touch it and do that. So we always got to be mindful of him. He's only 3, so he'll sit there and say hot, but then he gets too close. But when we had the heater up, he was afraid of that. I told him it was hot one time, and he avoids that like it's the plague. But the fireplace, I don't know, the crackling of the flames. So it's a nice day. I've actually seen some riders out, and they were geared down. It's like the adventure bikers. They ride all year round. If there's no snow on the ground, they are riding. There could be snow piled up to the side, and the streets are clear, and they're out there. Hands up to every person out there who has an adventure bike. They really do it. I haven't seen one ride with snow on the ground, but I've seen them ride with the streets clear, and the snow has been cleaned, and then they've been out there. I've seen them already. A couple of guys got those big cases on the side, and they're geared down, and they're going far. They never stay local. They like me. They go far, but they get them fully loaded. Like if you get an adventure bike, don't scrimp, because that's what it's for. It's for you to take an adventure. So save up if you have to. If you If you're able to just financially go and buy it right away, then hey, do that too. But save up for a nice little down payment and try to get one that's fully loaded, especially if you want to do 4-season riding. That way you got the heated grips, the fog lights, the skid plates down below. That's a beautiful thing. I actually went to the local dealer next to me has the new KTM 1290 Adventure. And I was looking at that the other day. I was like, man, this is nice. It is nice. When I say nice, it is nice. It's tall too. And since I'm about 6'2", I flat foot the bike very easily. The salesman, he was very helpful. He stated he can't get comfortable on the bike because he's a little short. So he's on one foot on a tippy toe. And I was like, that's not good. But me, I got up on it and I just literally sat on it and was like, this is so sweet. It's a step up from the 1190. It has 100 more horsepower and it has some extra features. Now, what I liked about the KTM 1290 was that it had everything. And when I mean it had everything, it had, of course, the increased horsepower, which really doesn't make a big thing to me because I'm going to ride it all the same. But it had heated seats for the passenger and the driver, and the passenger heated seats had their own controls, so they could turn it on when they want to. It had electronic suspension. It had the wind blockers, so the wind guard, I'm sorry, for your hands. So, it blocks the wind from your hand. It had, what else did it have? It had a lot of features there. I'm trying to remember everything. I do apologize.